It was 11 p.m. The wind howled outside, rattling the windows, and the sky was covered with dark clouds. Aisha stood in the kitchen, trembling hands holding a teacup. Her heart felt heavy. She already sensed that something terrible was about to happen tonight. A loud bang echoed at the door. Zayn staggered inside, reeking of alcohol. His eyes were bloodshot, his grip tight on a half-empty bottle. Aisha mustered courage. "Zayn, I begged you to stop drinking. It's destroying both of us." Zayn, furiously roaring. "Shut up, tonight I'll show you who rules this house." The violence begins. Zayn pulled out a wooden club and an iron rod from the drawer. His footsteps echoed like a predator approaching its prey. In a blink, he swung the club across Aisha's shoulder. "Ah," she cried out in pain, stumbling back, but Zayn was blinded by rage. Zayn growling, "Speak again and I'll silence you forever." He struck again and again. The room shook with Aisha's screams and the crashing of broken things. Blood trickled to the floor. Her hands were bruised, her forehead split open, and darkness began to cloud her vision. The cat enters. The bedroom door creaked open slowly. Shiro, the family cat, stepped inside. She had always been playful and affectionate, curling at Aisha's feet, but now her glowing eyes burned with fury. Zayn lifted the iron rod high for a final deadly blow. Suddenly, Shiro lunged at his legs with full force. Her sharp claws ripped into his skin, and her teeth sank deep into his ankle. Zayn screaming, "Og, damn beast!" He staggered, dropping the rod to the floor. The fierce fight. Aisha, bleeding on the ground, looked on in shock. Shiro was relentless. Every time Zayn tried to rise, the cat scratched his arms, leapt at his chest, and attacked again. Zayn pushed and kicked, but Shiro fought like a wild lioness. Suddenly, she leapt onto his face, sinking her claws dangerously close to his eye. Zayn howling in terror. "My eye, she's tearing out my eye." He stumbled back, hitting the wall, collapsing in pain. The escape. With the last of her strength, Aisha crawled toward the door, pulled it open, and screamed into the night. "Help me, please, someone help, he's going to kill me." Neighbors rushed in, followed by police alerted by the chaos. When they entered the room, the scene froze them in shock. Zayn lay bleeding, his face scratched and bloodied. On top of him stood Shiro, growling fiercely, guarding her owner like a protector from another world. The police dragged Zayn away in handcuffs. Aisha was rushed to the hospital, barely alive but saved. The aftermath. Days later, Aisha returned home with her wounds healing. She held Shiro in her arms, tears streaming down her face. Aisha whispering, "Shiro, if it weren't for you, I wouldn't be alive today. You're not just my cat, you're my guardian angel." The entire town talked about the miraculous bravery of a small cat who saved a woman from certain death. They all said, "This wasn't just a cat, it was divine intervention." Sparkles, the story ends with this truth. When humans fail, even the smallest creature can rise as a savior.